Moving on to the 13th question. Consider the statement ratio of breadth and length of the hall is 2:5 and complete the following table that shows some possible breadths and lengths of the hall. Let's do the solution. Here given that ratio of breadth and length of a hall is 2:5. We know that the comparison of two quantities of same units is called ratio. So we should check whether the given dimensions are in the same units. From the table we can observe that length and breadth of the hall are in same units, that is meters. Now consider the given dimensions as case 1, case 2 and case 3, and also consider the first blank as B and the second blank as L. Now the given ratio between breadth and length is equal to 2:5. So first let us check for the first case, that is dimensions of the hall 1, which is ratio is equal to 10:25. This can be written as 10/25, and 10 and 25 are multiples of 5. So 5 goes in 10 by 2 times and in 25 by 5 times, which gives 2/5. This implies the ratio is 2:5. In the first case, the ratio between breadth and length is 2:5. Now consider for the second case, that is ratio between breadth and length is B:50. This can be written as B/50, and we know that ratio between breadth and length is 2:5. Therefore equate B/50 to 2/5. This implies B is equal to 2/5 multiplied by 50. This is obtained by transposing 50 to the RHS. This is equal to 5 goes in 50 by 10 times, which gives 20 meters. Therefore, breadth of the hall in the second case is 20 meters. Similarly, take down the third case, that is dimensions of hall in the third column. The required ratio between breadth and length is 40:L, as breadth of the hall is 40 and length of the hall we have considered as L. This should be equal to 2:5, as they have given ratio of breadth and length of the hall is 2:5. This can be written as 40/L is equal to 2/5. This implies 40 multiplied by 5/2 is equal to L. This is obtained by transposing 2/5 to the LHS. This implies L is equal to 40 multiplied by 5/2. Here 2 goes in 40 by 20 times, which gives L is equal to 20 times 5, that is 100 meters. Therefore, length of the hall in the third case is 100 meters. Moving on to the 14th question. Divide 20 pence between Sheela and Sangeeta in the ratio of 3:2. Let's do the solution. Here given to divide 20 pence between Sheela and Sangeeta in the given ratio. The given ratio is 3:2 and the two parts are 3 and 2. Therefore, sum of the given parts is equal to 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. This means if there are 5 pence, Sheela will get 3 pence and Sangeeta will get 2 pence. Or we can say that out of every 5 parts, Sheela gets 3 parts and Sangeeta gets 2 parts. Therefore, now we have to find number of pence that Sheela and Sangeeta got out of 20 pence. Therefore, Sheela's share is nothing but 3 upon 5 multiplied by total number of pence, that is 20. This is equal to 5 goes in 20 by 4 times and 3 times 4 is 12. Therefore, Sheela will get 12 pence out of 20. Similarly, Sangeeta's share is nothing but 2 upon 5 multiplied by total number of pence, that is 20, and 5 goes in 20 by 4 times, which is equal to 8. Therefore, Sangeeta will get 8 pence out of 20. Moving on to the 15th question. Mother wants to divide rupees 36 between her daughters Shreya and Bhoomika in the ratio of their ages. If age of Shreya is 15 years and age of Bhoomika is 12 years, find how much Shreya and Bhoomika will get. Let's do the solution. Take down the given data, that is total amount mother had is equal to rupees 36 and age of Shreya is equal to 15 years and age of Bhoomika is equal to 12 years. Now we have to find the ratio of ages of Shreya and Bhoomika. We know that the comparison of two quantities of same units is called ratio. Here age of Shreya and age of Bhoomika are having same units, that is years. So we can compare them. Therefore, the required ratio is age of Shreya is to age of Bhoomika. This is equal to age of Shreya is 15 years is to age of Bhoomika is 12 years. This can also be written as 15 years upon 12 years. Here unit years gets cancelled on numerator and denominator, and we can observe that 15 and 12 are multiples of 3. So 3 goes in 15 by 5 times and in 12 by 4 times, which gives 5 upon 4. This implies the required ratio is 5:4. Now we should divide the total money, that is rupees 36, in the ratio of 5:4. Required ratio is 5:4. This implies the two parts are 5 and 4. Therefore, sum of the parts in which Shreya and Bhoomika will get the share is equal to 5 plus 4, which gives 9. This means if there are 9 rupees, Shreya will get 5 rupees and Sangeeta will get 4 rupees. That is, out of 9 rupees, Shreya will get 5 rupees and Bhoomika will get 4 rupees. Or otherwise, we can say out of every 9 parts, 5 parts are for Shreya and 4 parts are for Bhoomika. Therefore, we can say Shreya's share as 5 upon 9 of total money, that is rupees 36, which is equal to 9 goes in 36 by 4 times and 5 times 4 is 20, which implies rupees 20. Therefore, Shreya's share is rupees 20. Similarly, Bhoomika's share is nothing but 4 upon 9 multiplied by total amount, that is rupees 36. Here 9 goes in 36 by 4 times and 4 times 4 gives rupees 16. Therefore, Bhoomika's share is rupees 16. Finally, we can say that out of 36 rupees, Shreya will get rupees 20 and Bhoomika will get rupees 16. Take down the 16th question. Given that percentage of father is 42 years and that of his son is 14 years, and given to find the ratio of the following. Let's do the solution. Take down the given data, that is present age of father is equal to 42 years and present age of his son is equal to 14 years. We know that the difference between ages of father and his son will be same at any time. So first find out the difference between ages of father and his son, which is equal to age of father, that is 42 years, minus age of his son, that is 14 years, which gives 42 minus 14, that is 28 years. Therefore, difference between ages of father and his son at any time is 28 years. Now we have to find the ratio of the following. We know that the comparison of two quantities of same units is called ratio. Here we are comparing the age of father and age of his son, and these two are having the same units, that is years. Therefore, we can compare them. Take down the first bit, that is we have to find the ratio between present age of father to the present age of his son, which is nothing but present age of father is 42 years is to present age of his son is 14 years. This is equal to 42 years upon 14 years. Here years gets cancelled on numerator and denominator, and also we know that 42 is a multiple of 14 and 14 goes in 42 by 3 times, which gives 3 upon 1. This implies the required ratio between present age of father to the present age of his son is 3:1. Now take down the second bit. In the B bit, we have to find ratio between age of father and his son when the son is 12 years old. That is, age of son is equal to 12 years. First we have to find age of father when age of son is 12 years. We know that difference between age of father and son is constant at any time, which is equal to 28 years. This implies age of father is nothing but age of son plus difference. This is equal to age of son is 12 years plus the difference between age of father and son is 28 years. By adding, we get age of father as 40 years. Now, the required ratio is age of father to age of son, which is equal to 40 years is to 12 years, which can also be written as 40 years upon 12 years. Here years gets cancelled on numerator and denominator, and 40 and 12 are multiples of 4, which gives 10 upon 3, as 4 goes in 40 by 10 times and in 12 by 3 times. Therefore, the required ratio between age of father and age of son when the son is 12 years old is 10:3. In the C bit, we have to find the ratio between age of father after 10 years to the age of son after 10 years. This implies age of father after 10 years is nothing but sum of present age and 10 years, which gives present age of father is 42 years plus 10 years, which gives 52 years. Therefore, age of father after 10 years is 52 years. Similarly, age of son after 10 years will be present age plus 10 years, that is 14 years plus 10 years, which gives 24 years. This implies the required ratio is equal to age of father after 10 years is 52 years is to age of son after 10 years is equal to 24 years. This can be written as 52 years upon 24 years. Units in the numerator and denominator gets cancelled, and we can observe that 52 and 24 are multiples of 4. So 4 goes in 52 by 13 times and in 24 by 6 times, which gives 13 upon 6. Therefore, the required ratio between age of father after 10 years to the age of son after 10 years is 13:6. In the D bit, we have to find the ratio between age of father and his son when the age of father is 30 years. This implies age of father is 30 years, and we know that difference between age of father and his son is 28 years at any time. This implies age of son is equal to age of father minus difference between age of father and his son at any time, which is equal to 30 years minus difference is 28 years, which gives the age of son as 2 years. Now we have to find the ratio between age of father to the age of son, which is equal to age of father is 30 years and age of son is 2 years as we got above, which gives 30 years upon 2 years. Here the units in the numerator and denominator gets cancelled, which gives 30 upon 2, and 2 goes in 30 by 15 times, which gives 15 upon 1. Therefore, the required ratio between age of father and age of son when the father is 30 years old is 15:1.